Aquarius, welcome to the Fire and Water Infinity November Tarot reading. This month we are using Starman Tarot and Wisdom of the Oracle. Let us begin. The spread you are looking at currently represents a core goal and the energies, motivations, and blockages pertaining to it. Now, the King of Cups is the core goal, the core energy that you will be embodying. This is the energy that Spirit wants you to focus on to get the best out of November, right? So, what is the King of Cups? Spiritually present, connected to something that most cannot see, compassionate, ascended master, this is who you will become. Some of you are already well on your way. So he is here to guide you, and you are simultaneously going to absorb and embody the positive traits from this tapped in ethereal king. Now, the cards surrounding this core central goal will be the indications of what's blocking you, what will help you do this, what you need to let go of, and all the motivations pertaining to this goal. Now, becoming more spiritually connected to all that you think, speak, and do. A newfound passion for knowledge, a newfound way of relating to reality. You are on your way to receiving real emotional satisfaction from everything and everyone. Deeper connections with your work, your partner, and your higher self. Shedding ideas, concepts, and beliefs that no longer resonate with you on this path. These are the kinds of things that you will receive this month. And it's important to understand that not only do we receive the core goal, but we embody the core goal. So you will be shedding ideas, right? Shedding concepts, shedding beliefs that no longer resonate with you on this path. The King of Cups is the Pisces card. And to me, it embodies being one with your reality while being able to bend and twist it to your preference. Being a spiritual healer and developing the mind, heart, and soul of an ascended being here on earth. Now, if you were pulled to click on this, Aquarius, you are obviously on your path and you have obviously started to begin this King of Cups journey. Now, the water bearer is Aquarius, right? Humanitarians. For a sign that's always depicted to be cold, reserved, and independent, a lot of conflicting behaviors and things that, to be very truthful, doesn't really represent its full archetype, right? Like, 11th house has a lot to do with thinking about your surroundings, your friends, the collective. Aquarius may be thinking independently from the crowd, right? Quite literally away from the group, but somehow their thoughts always end up being for the group itself, pondering what can help society thrive and ascend from our current position as a civilization, right? Yet it seems some labels on you, perhaps even sometimes convictions, you as a loner, predict you as a loner, point convict you as one as well. Those and everything on their own, obviously and obliviously, they fail to pinpoint your unique way of being. Your calm, cool air, your inner thirst for questions that stem far from the status quo, and the daily babble. And you really understand the daily, motivations of society. So much so that you begin to start thinking about things outside the box from that. You know, your thought processes are above that. That's how you are able to help that, right? Somebody who's detached from what's going on can help what is going on. So let's jump into this reading, man. We got Ace of Pentacles and how it pertains to the King of Cups for you lets us know that you are building what you are feeling in the inside. You know, the King of Cups tells us there's a realm inside of us that can totally and ethereally create what we see outside of us. And the Ace of Pentacles in general tells us that the mastering of what we feel inside has resulted in everything that we've built outside of us. Now, the Ace of Pentacles tells me that your work, how you talk, how you walk and carry yourself will be the first things to change. Perhaps they have already changed. Now, once again, each card surrounding the core goal will give us a more in-depth view on how you reap the rewards the King of Cups has for you. So, practically creating the way that you envision something to be would be to write down affirmations about the dreams that you have. Like, for example, I am going to get that car. You know, I am going to be with this person. I am going to have this job. You see what I mean? This is mastering your, physical reality. And so this is this kind of energy will help you manifest, heal, and evolve. Now, the Ace of Pentacles being right next to the Hermit card, which for this deck is called the Alien, right? Which is perfect. And it tells me that you won't really have to work hard to achieve this newfound spiritual vantage point. You know, this elevated, evolved perspective of life is one that you have played with on and off throughout your whole life, right? In fact, some of you may already know what I'm talking about. Your natural inclination for researching metaphysical and just knowing it all in general, innately, having a higher knowledge type subjects that you get into will transform you to higher heights time and time again. So it's no question that being yourself this month is going to help you be something that you're not. So think about that real quick. So, in fact, look how your thirst for these things has even led you to this reading. You know, I tell everybody who subscribe to this channel, who watches this channel, is on a specific path, is to awaken themselves, Perhaps they even help others do the same in the future. Now, being yourself is key, Aquarius. This month, it's important to remain as outlandish, as free spirited, as unique as possible, because that is where your power will stem from. Do not listen to anyone that will tell you that this is something that is weird, because you might think they're weird. Like, it's everything is perspective. So do not listen to external things. In fact, this is also more advice towards understanding how the King of Cups can be. Aquarius is the water bearer. They pass the torch to Pisces, and I have a lot of Pisces and Aquarius energies, and I understand that to fully be somebody who is tapped in. Let's look at this card again. Glowing crown chakra. You know, their solar plexus is attached to this golden cup. Like, he's levitating. You feel me? Like, he knows everything that he is going to do, even if, and peep this, even if what he's currently sitting on is in a, you know, a total abandoned rusty car, as in ignoring what is currently going on, allowing it, will cultivate and transmuting it, right? Transforming it. You see, you guys got the knowledge on deck. You guys are in your own fixed realities, and it's black right now. So that means you guys are starting to create something totally different from the surroundings, the desert, you know? And so it moves me to the Queen of Pentacles. This card tells me that that is just what you're going to be doing. You're going to be constructing exactly how you want your reality to be, guys. You know, step by step, building it first within in the inner realms, stacking chips, cementing walls. And it's going to be effortless because now you understand that only the way you feel can create the things you see. And so you will start first by being solid inside. Like the Queen of Pentacles is. Look at her. She's rooted in to nature. She is one with it. Now, the sun is you know, something that you guys are going to have to embody as well. Now, the sun is you guys, that's your opposite planet. Sometimes it can be hard for you guys to shine, but this month I do not see that. You will I see you guys gaining great happiness from being able to express yourself, and simultaneously when you do that, that is when the big opportunity will arise. You know, putting yourself out there, you know, speaking out, you know, even interrupting people, you know, showing others what you made of, you know, maybe starting up that YouTube or publishing that book, you know, or that song or that even that post on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram, right? Putting your ads out there, promoting something, you know, even just dancing out in public. This will get you noticed, you know. Of course, it's not literal because this is a general reading, but you guys understand what it means. You guys have that Leo archetype connected to y'all. You know, that's your axis sign, the spectrum. So you do have access to the sun as well. Now, the Six of Wands tells me that through that, you know, through adopting the ability to fully express yourself fully in a vital way, shining, will enable you to fully harness that for the rest of your life. I'm seeing like you will become somebody who adores recognition, and not in a vain way, because you are Aquarius, right? The recognition that you will gain will be from the way you view things, the way you think, how you help people think, and things of sorts, you know. In fact, at some point, you won't even view certain things as vain, you know. Everything will be connected. Now, it's very important for me to show you the Nine of Swords, because with that it shows that just like everybody else, we are learning to let go of negative thoughts, negative fears. We are understanding that these things cripple us. You know, these thoughts, beliefs, and concepts that we talked about that you're about to release, some of you have already released, is what has made you uninterested in prior things that involve creativity, prior things that involve you expanding, you having a more expanded view of what you can do, because beliefs cripple us. Now I see you guys shedding that, right? With the King of Cups as the core goal, the core guide aiding you, I see you guys understanding that these thoughts, these beliefs are attached to a subconscious connection that you made maybe way back during your childhood. Maybe something happened emotionally that was deep that you think is reality. But you guys are beginning to understand that this doesn't have to be the all or nothing, the end all be all. And so this Nine of Swords energy will quickly fall away. I see some of you may be watching this and it's already gone. Now, we are on Earth, right? And we stumble upon obstacles. The Hierophant tells me you will begin to see all these obstacles, even those that have crippled you in the past, as part of the whole plan. Now, this is something that I was telling Capricorn and Sagittarius. The things that lead us to the higher realms are things that crippled us in the lower frequencies, right? Contrast, cause and effect. These things will subsequently catapult you to a place where you will be secure in your path. You will understand where you are going from where you came from. So the Hierophant, I see that as you at all times. This is something that you guys do all the time, is that you channel. You have a lot of information, and that will be your anchor throughout November. Now, the Two of Pentacles is a declaration of what kind of energies you will be, experiencing. You will need to balance the need for independence and the need for expressing that independence. I also see you guys balancing work and play. I also see you guys conquering what we talked about before, understanding that everything is balanced, light and dark. Two of Pentacles represents to me the beginning of a well-oiled machine. And this whole reading tells me just that. The Oracle card, higher power, connects to everything we have been saying when we started this reading. Look at that crown chakra once again. You are connecting to a higher reality, a higher perspective of yourself. The goals, the motivations, the visions you will be having now will be directly connected to what your soul wants. Your spiritual path proceeds. Now, it's very important for me to say that you create your reality. This is what this higher power always wants us to remember, guys. The King of Cups being being emotionally intelligent, being more intuitive, more passive, being more understanding that all these thoughts that you have, everything that goes on, is directly connected to a belief, a subconscious feeling that you have. This higher power is going to help you fully tap into that this month, Aquarius. I see nothing but blessings. I see nothing but healing. Whew. That was a great reading. So, like, comment, and subscribe, and understand that you have nothing to worry about. Thank you.